Let's see what we can come up with. Let's see, making sure everything is good, making sure everything is good. All right. Good deal. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Jay Wood, what's going on? What's going on? If you can hear me, Jay, give me a thumbs up because I'm just making sure everything's good on my end. Jason, Tony, what's going on? What's going on? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Good deal. Awesome. Awesome. Good deal. I'm just trying to make sure I can see myself on the screen and we get this thing started. Hopefully everyone is having a good day. What's going on, Santa? What's going on? What's food? What's going on, D? Aaron, what's going on? What's going on? Still Austin. Man, I'm still looking for my Still Austin. Hopefully I can get it back from Austin, Texas. I'm looking forward to bringing my Still Austin back home. You know, I thought I might just end up opening a beer tonight because if you've been following my channel, you know I love Dragon's Milk. But I said, nah, I'm not going to do that. Army Bourbon, what's going on? I said, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stick with some bourbon tonight because I haven't had one today. And I'm excited. I'm excited to actually get a pour in tonight. So, what's everyone drinking? What's everyone drinking on tonight? Jack, what's going on? What's going on? And again, for those who haven't subscribed to the channel, hey, hit the like and subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up button. I'm trying to get to 11,000 subscribers. So, sipping on the old fashioned with cigar blend. Okay, Jay Wood, I should have made me an old fashioned tonight. Water for now. Nothing wrong with that. I have my good old bottle of water. It's always right next to me just because I want to stay hydrated. So definitely understand that. David, what's going on? David Fox, thank you for stopping by. Tony, Duck Club. You know, I'm definitely going to pick up that Duck Club the next time I'm in the store because I'm hearing good things about that one. I am. Drinking Kentucky Buck. I haven't heard of Kentucky Buck. D? Water for now. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, Army Bourbon. I see you. I see you. Getting ready to make an old fashioned. Jason, what you gonna make your old fashioned up with? Big Rick, what's going on, Big Rick? Big Rick. Hey, I see you made a video, Big Rick, and I see you doing your thing out there. You did some bourbon hunting too, Big Rick. I see you. I see you. I see you. Hey, Big Rick has a channel, YouTube channel, so check him out, Big Rick. You can put your channel up there, Big Rick, if you want to. Yeah, everybody hit that like button for me. Sazerac Full. I went to a liquor store today trying to find that Sazerac Full Proof, and they say it's coming, but it has not come down in my area yet. Big Rick Mac D, what's going on? Angie Baby, what's going on? Okay, Jack, hey, you my man, Jason. You my man, because I tend to make my old fashions with the Jack Daniels barrel proof rye because, in my opinion, that's the best rye out there, for sure. What's going on, Big Rick? Jigs, what's going on, Jigs? Hey, Jigs got a YouTube channel too. So if anyone not following Jigs, hey, he is on the bourbon thing and he talks about some things that you might be interested in. So hey, go check out Jig Kingdom's channel also. Because when you come here and you have a channel, I'm going to promote you out because like I say all the time, there's enough subscribers out there for everybody. So we appreciate you, Jigs. We appreciate you, Big Rick and Army Bourbon. Army Bourbon got a channel out there too. So if you want to, you can pop your channels up, and hopefully somebody will follow. All right, Stag 22A, good deal. For some reason, a ton of those stores near me hold Sazerac. You know, Corey, I don't know why it hasn't made it down here yet, but they say it's coming. They say it's coming. So I'm looking forward to it because I like Sazerac. I have a Sazerac store pick that was pretty good, but I'm really looking for that Sazerac foolproof, just because it's a higher proof, and I just want to have it. I just want to taste it. Army Bourbon, hey, you got it, buddy. Jay Wood, thumbs up. All right. Like I said, I don't have a time, to be honest with you, when I come on live streams. I just have some time tonight. I had a class today in Dyersburg. If you didn't know, I teach first aid CPR, bloodborne pathogens. So I went to Dyersburg this morning, did the class, and I came back, had some coffee, chilled out, binge watched some TV. And I have some time tonight, and I try to do a live stream at least one time a week, at least one time a week. And I had some time today. So I really don't have a plan tonight. I just wanted to get on because I want to fulfill my commitment. Like I said, one time a week, and that's what I'm here today doing. Now, I always have to do a little self promotion because, hey, that's what this channel is all about because I'm excited about these things. I'm just going to go over them real quickly because I'm excited about it. The first thing I want to talk about is the little old fashioned guide to bourbon and whiskey. Now, I know a lot of people have bought this book, and I'm getting some pretty decent feedback because this book right here is going to take you from the bottom all the way to the top about bourbon and whiskey. It actually has my ratings on here because when I rate things, people don't understand why I rated the bottle the way I did. But in this book, it tells you everything you need to know about how I rate my bourbon and whiskey. So it's a good read. It's an easy read, but it's a good read. And it has a lot of things you can do. It has some places that you can write your notes in. And in the front of the book, I took some things that you all have said and put it in the front of the book. So it's a fun book. And the second thing is going to be the puzzle book because I like to do word puzzles when I'm in the airport because, hey, sometimes you have layovers. Sometimes you get there, 2 hours early so you won't miss your flight. And I like to do puzzles. So I just said, why not come up with a bourbon puzzle book? And by my understanding, it's not easy. It's not easy. I know a lot of people do puzzles and they go through a puzzle maybe in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. But check this out, it's not easy. So that's why I love this book because I like a challenge. And then the third and final thing is going to be the adult coloring book because if you like the color, you know that it's very, very, very relaxing. And I decided to do something I think no one has ever done, and that is to make an adult coloring book. And the first thing that popped up is this one. I love old fashions. Now, when you color, you have to get the right pens to do that. But if you do, I think it will be fun. But let's pour up something tonight. And whatever I choose to drink is going to be my first pour of the day. And I'm excited because I've been thinking about it all day. So I don't know what that's going to be. So I'm going to see what everybody else is drinking. Benchmark released a rye today, Big Rig. Okay. I think I've seen that one. Sky, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, Benchmark rye. I think I need to put that on my list. Proof Chaser, you won't believe what I got from Bourbon raffle today. $120 the owner hooked me up. What is it, Proof? You got me excited now. You got me excited. Henry Hickey, what's going on? Henry Hickey, 2-4 roughing. I'm sipping Belfort small batch. I haven't tried that one yet. I haven't tried that one yet. I need to be trying to put that on my list then. Awesome. Bowman Cast Strength Batch 4. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. So let's see. Let's see what I'm going to get into tonight. This John J. Bowman. It is 100 proof, and we're going to start at 100 proof tonight. This one here, I know I tried it, but I cannot remember what I thought about it. It's a single barrel, 100 proof. I know I've tried it probably once or twice, but I cannot wrap my mind about how this one tastes. So I'm just going to pour a little bit today as my first drink because I'm going to start right there at 100 proof and we're going to work our way up. So let me know in the comments below what you think about this John J. Bowman. Sipping Rio. All right. Sipping Rio. So you like the sweeter bourbons because that Rio is sweet. Just picked up a Heaven Havana. David, I'm still looking for that Havana. I thought I had my ear to the ground. I thought that I knew somebody who had a bottle, but apparently it didn't work out for me because I did not get the call back. Um, so I'm still looking for that Havana myself. Still, you sipping Still Austin Cash Strength. All right, Skid. I have a bottle of Still Austin, but as you've been following me, you know that bottle's still in Austin, Texas. Haven't found a way to bring it back to Jackson yet. I like smoking crack and drinking. Hey, Skid, hey, do you, buddy. No judgment here. I grew up watching hockey, Chicago. Okay, I see that. Okay, I see where you're going with it. Oh my goodness, that's a great pour. Okay, Byron, what's going on? Nashville for PBS fundraiser. 20 something distilleries will be there. But Byron, I think you will have a great time. You didn't like this. Anthony, I think you're right. I can't remember because I taste so much. 210 native. Can't go wrong with the John J. Bowman. Okay. David Fox. Got a case at the store my wife works and would have to ship it to a homie. All right, let's get this in the cup. Frey Ranch. Sky, I tasted Frey Ranch and it was the farm Frey Ranch. And I really didn't care for it. Now, that's just my palate. I didn't really care for it. If I can find that bottle, I'm going to definitely show you a bottle that I'm talking about. But it gave me a little aftertaste that I really didn't care for. My palate did not really recognize it and I didn't care for it. But hey, what you think about Frey Ranch? Haven't tried Jimmy Red, Christopher. I haven't. I've seen that bottle. I almost picked up a Jimmy Red in Nashville, but I decided to pick up something else. Now, the Jimmy Red is still on my list, but I haven't picked one up yet. The Penelope Valencia is not a bad pour. It's not, especially if you can get it at a good price. Not a fan of Frey Ranch. I had to uncut. Okay. Yeah, Proof Chaser is pretty grain forward for sure. All right, let's give it a try. Let's give it just a little bit, just so I can bring back this taste in my memory. It has a nice nose to it. You get the spices. It smells like it's going to be sweet. It does smell like it's going to drink right there at 100 proof. And I know it has opened up a little bit more because I think the first time, if I can remember right, the nose wasn't this sweet. It wasn't that balanced in the smell. It was sort of harsh the first time, if I can remember, and I don't get that harshness now on the nose. Mostly it smells sweet. It's like a burnt sugar sweet. Yeah, it's like a burnt sugar sweet. But let's put it to the palate because that's what matters. Cheers. First sip on the night. Let's go. Okay. Now I remember. I do. Um, is drinking right there maybe a 90 proof? It's not drinking at 100 proof. As I said, my first sip of the day. But I tell you what I think about this one. It seemed like it has been watered down just a little bit. It's almost like you can taste after it gets on your palate, not the tip of your tongue, but the mid palate. It seems like you can tell it that's getting diluted very fast, almost like it's been watered down. Now, it's not a bad pour, but again, if you can get it at a pretty decent price, I say pick one up. But it's nothing special about the bottle. Yeah, it's nothing special about it. The more and more I drink it, the more and more I tend to think that it has been watered down. Because when you swallow it, it doesn't even give you that burn sensation, especially at a 100 proof bottle. You would think that it would give you, especially on your first pour of the day, it seemed like it would give you that feeling, but it doesn't give you that. Um, it's a good intro to bourbon if you can get it at a great price. Well, let me back up. Let me back up. Let me back up because I'm thinking when I say intro, people don't think about this bottle. People think about early times, Evan Williams Bald and Bun when you talk about intro. But if you are building yourself up and you want to try something else, a level up, the John J. Bowman, if you can get it at a great price. Porky, is Porky in here? What's going on, Porky? Like it better than Blanton's. You know, Porky, I don't think I'm going to disagree with you on that one. I don't think I'm going to disagree with you on that one. I I really wanted bottles of Blanton's when I first started this bourbon journey because A, John Wick, and B, about 2.5 years ago, everybody was talking about Blanton's. But now I don't think I've tried Blanton's here on this channel on the live stream because I do have two bottles back there, but it doesn't interest me anymore. And you can find Blanton's in any liquor store here in my area. Matter of fact, if you've been watching my videos, and hopefully you have, you notice that they have Blanton's on the floor, which we now call here floor whiskey. But it wasn't that way 2 years ago, especially when John Wick came out and he took that sip. You couldn't find Blanton's anywhere, and if you could, it was over $100. Evernorth 112 proof, very good. Okay, I need to put that on the list. No Kentucky Hook equals no Reebok. Yeah, Aaron, I feel you. Uh, Missed my George C. Stag tasting. How was it? I picked one up, but you haven't opened it yet. I'm gonna tell you about my George T. Stag tasting. Um, if you've been following my channel, and hopefully you are, you know I have consistently said the best bottle that I have on my shelf. I've said this time and time and time again. The best bottle that I have here at a little old fashioned is the A. Smith Bowman Castro. And I was going to stick by that one because that is a phenomenal bottle. until, until, until I tasted that George T. Stagg. And I did it on the live stream, my last live stream. I actually brought down the A. Smith Bowman because that George T. Stagg was so good. I had to put it neck to neck. I had to put them up against each other because I wanted to know, did that George T. Stagg take number one here at a little old fashioned? And it did. It did. I was shocked by it. Even though I knew the George T. Stagg was going to be a great pour, I had no idea it was going to be that good. That took number one. Now, the A. Smith Bowman is going to be number two. It's a strong two. It's a strong two, but the George T. Stagg has now taken over the best bottle that I have here at a little old fashioned. Um, and the price. What you think about the price? What you think about the price? I'm not afraid to tell you how much I paid for it. And if you watch the last video, you know how much I paid for it. If you watch that video, it was $4.99 on the shelf. And I was told that I should have like jewed them down. I guess that's the word, or try to haggle them down. And I heard some people say that I got it at a great price. Now I've seen that bottle on the shelf at some stores, at a lot of stores for about $1,200 or more. So when I saw $4.99, I jumped on it because I thought they only had one bottle. I didn't want to leave there and drive 2 hours back home without that bottle, especially at $4.99. So what you think about the price that I paid for that? And I have two bottles. I can't do it left. Big Rig, you have two bottles of George T. Stagg? I must have missed the comments on that one. The Blue Note Store Pick Premium Selection Single Barrel 119 is another great pour. Anything, Tony, I tell you, the Blue Notes, they are nice. They are slamming. They are slamming. Yeah, Jason, I get it. I get it. And I agree with you, Jason. I just want to get other people's opinion about the price because I like to see what other people pay for bottles. HD. I get you, HD. You right. Jaleel, what's going on, Jaleel? I saw your last video, Jaleel. Hey, pretty good, buddy. Oh, got the last one. There you go. Yeah, I'm Jim. I remember you telling me that you went up there and got the last bottle. Matter of fact, I think you said that you got the bottle without tax. I did not even think about asking to buy the bottle without tax. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Jim, but I think you told me that the last time we were talking about the George T. Stagg. So, Patrick, what's going on, Patrick? Thank you for stopping by. I love to do this because I love to see where other people are watching um, this live stream. So if you don't mind, if you want to drop in the comments below where you are, you don't have to put the city, but at least put the state because I want to see where others are watching my live stream from. He did not charge tax on the second one. Okay, got you. Got you. That's a good one. I didn't even think about that one. Anthony went through Tennessee again last week. Prices are higher than Oak. Some people say that. Some people say that. Southern New Jersey. Yeah, Army Bourbon. Yeah, you straight up the street. Yeah, North Carolina. Illinois. Awesome. Dayton, Ohio. Oregon, North Carolina, Idaho. So we are all over the place. Green River. Oh, Blue Note is mostly sourced by Green River. It's hard to beat that taste and price. Yeah, Tony, you are right, buddy. Michigan, Tennessee. Rob, you straight up the street, buddy. Fort Wayne, Big Rig, Florida, Jason. Good deal. So we have another one, Corey from Orlando, Florida. I have some. Actually, I fly into Orlando a lot when I see my daughter. I'm a big shifter. Oh, oh, tenfold, tenfold. Got you, got you. Sky, any opinion about? I haven't tried that one. I've seen it, but I haven't tried it. I need to pick one up. Eventually, I'm going to pick one up. Eventually, I'm going to pick one up. But this, I kind of now remember what I thought about the John J. Bowman. And again, it's not a bad pour if you can get it at a good price. Let's see what else. Hmm. Fort Wayne. Hey, Chad, I've paid. MSRP. All right. Porky, you cannot beat that. You can't beat that. I wish I could find a George C. Stafford MSRP. Eventually, I might, if I run across another one, especially MSRP, I'm going to pick one up. I don't know, Chris. I don't know the bourbon scene in South Dakota, but it doesn't seem like it's that good. 189 plus tax, not bad at all. I have 5 different bottles of Blue Note, one of my favorite brands. Yes, yes. This Blue Note here, and you're going to hear me say this all the time. This Blue Note here, for the price, you can't beat it. This is one of the best bottles of bourbon you can get out there in the bourbon world for the price. This is 120.8 proof, uncut, unfiltered, and this is going to be a store pick, Robert store pick. So I'm excited to actually try this one. I have a bottle of Blue Note open, but it's not a store pick. And I'm excited about Blue Note. Hopefully I can make it down there and hopefully I can do a barrel pick from Blue Note. That's going to be my first choice. And then my second choice is going to be Old Dominic because Old Dominic has some great stuff out there also. Open it. Yeah, I have another Blue Note open down there, Army Bourbon. So I'm going to keep that one. Now this Blue Note Honey Cast, 113 proof. Have you tried this one? This is another banger. The rye makes a great old fashioned. The rye makes a great old fashioned. I think that bottle's over there. But let's do the Blue Note thing. This is a Blue Note. Let me hold. Stay right there. Be right back. Yeah, let me get these out. So you got me talking about Blue Note now. So we have the Blue Note Honey. We have the Blue Note Honey Cast Rye. We have the Blue Note Midtown, I guess a single barrel. This is going to be a store pick. This one right here. As you can see, I love Blue Note. And this is going to be the Blue Note. And I said it wasn't a store pick, but it is a CNC store pick, 124 proof. So if you look, excuse me, if you look at my bottles of Blue Note, you can tell that I love Blue Note products because all of these are bangers. All of these are bangers. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to have a sip of the Blue Note Honey Bourbon Cask just because. Just because it's been a minute. And I know this is a great bottle. I don't know why a lot of people are not talking about Blue Note on their YouTube channels because all of these are great bottles. And You can tell the difference between all bottles. Just because they are Blue Note products doesn't mean they all taste the same. All of these bottles have a unique flavor, a unique taste, and you can tell the difference between all of these bottles. And the nose on this honey bourbon, it says 113 proof, but I know it has been opened up because it's been sitting on the shelf for a minute, but it does not smell like it's going to drink at 113 proof. Man, it is nice on the nose. You can tell it's going to be sweet. You can tell it has that spice, honey spice to it. Yeah, man, I cannot wait to try this one again. Cheers. Yeah, man, it's spice forward, but it's one of those honey spice sweet flavors from start to finish. And unlike the John J. Bowman, you can feel the finish going down your palate, going down your throat. It's there from start to finish. Yeah, it's definitely cinnamon spice, honey, sweet forward. On the tip of your tongue, the first thing you get is a sweet spice. The second thing you get is like a honey oak, and then it all goes down the palate together. A very good pour, a very good balanced pour of this Blue Note honey. Man, Blue Note and Dominic taste similar to me. Okay, the 8 year old rye, that's one of my favorites, Anthony. That 8 year old Dominic is my favorite old Dominic product. I don't see Jim Beam in your collection, old fashioned. You know, I have one bottle of Jim Beam. It's back there somewhere. I don't know. I'm I'm not gonna say I don't like Jim Beam or I do like Jim Beam. I don't even think I don't remember even opening or tasting Jim Beam. I probably have tasted Jim Beam a long time ago, but I need to revisit those bottles just to see what they taste like. And I might just do that. I might just bring out all the bottom shelfers and just go through them one by one just to see what I think. Because I cannot remember even tasting Jim Beam. Bookers, yeah, Bookers are good. Bookers pretty good. Bee's Knees, yeah, Bee's Knees is good too. All right, 8 year. I've seen that one. Corey, I seen that one, so I need to try it. So I'm gonna take your recommendation and I'm gonna try it. Oak four, then it's uncut. Both are great. I got you, Tony. Quiet as kept. Tennessee distilleries make a lot of good whiskey. Yeah, they do. They do. And I'm surprised a lot of people don't talk about Tennessee distilleries because they are on the come up. They have some great stuff. And I know people want the allocated bottles, which is fine because I do hunt allocated bottles also. But if you're looking for a great pour at a great price, Old Dominic and Blue Note is the way to go, my friend. I would not tell you wrong. Jack Daniels, Dicko, Blue Note, Old Dominic, Uncle Nearest. Hollywood, I got you. Four Roses, solid for 70. Oh, so, okay, Big Red, I got you. I got you. Oh, my glasses, I got you. Jerome said, Big Rig, I have no channel, just a bourbon lover got you. The Traveling Hearts. Hey, the Traveling Cheers. What's going on? What's going on, the Traveling Hearts? Tell you not messing nothing with the gym. Big, Big Rick, I don't have too many to talk about Jim Beam, and I don't know if it's because it's a bottle shelfer and people don't gravitate towards Jim Beam, or if it's just a bad pour. I don't remember tasting Jim Beam, so I don't know which one it is, but I'm willing to try it. I'm willing to try it just because I'm not going to knock anything until I try it or remember trying it. So I might just pick up a bottle. It can't cost that much just to have it here at a little old fashioned. Riverset counts as Blue Note. Yep, Porky, I get you. That Riverset red bottle, I tell you what, that Riverset red bottle is a cherry bomb. Um, Everything out of Memphis, man, is a banger. It's a banger. So again, I think I have 68 people on here. If you don't mind hitting that thumbs up button, or if you haven't liked or subscribed to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button. We're definitely asking for your support. But right now we are on this Blue Note honey, um, and it's awesome. Castrium, it's awesome. Where are you at in the early times? Byron, speaking of early times, they are saying that new early times, what they are producing, is not like the old early times. And the one we have now, which they call the old early times, is different from the early times they used to make with the black top. So I wonder what early times is doing out there. I haven't tried the new one yet, but if they are getting worse and worse and worse, I think they're doing their customers a disservice. Now, I don't know. I haven't tried the new early times yet. So let me know in the comments below if you have tried the new early times and do you think it's not as good as what was put out before. Good to see you tonight, Chad. Yeah, everything's going well. Everything's going well. Hopefully, everything's going well with you also. Old Glories is on my hunt list. We'll order a couple. Okay, Old Glory's on your hunt list. That is right down the street for me. I say right down the street, Clarksville, Tennessee. That's about 2.5 hours away from me. Eventually, I'm going to make my way down there to go to the distillery. Byron said, that's why I'm hoarding. I have got 3 bottles. I got you. Big Murph, I haven't tried that one. Lost? I haven't tried that one. Hmm. Old tub. Oh, okay, Tony. Old tub. Okay, got you. That's why I ran and bought a couple of bottles of early times. Yeah, I think I might just do that. I think I might get out around here because I'm pretty sure that early times having the new version of early times hasn't come in my area. So what I'm probably going to do tomorrow, go out there and buy me at least 1 or 2 early time bottles just to sit back. Just because. Just because. You buy early times in Arkansas for 16 bucks, man, that's not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all because it's double the price here. Christopher, yeah, I appreciate that. We recommend Chad's book for everyone, easy read and helpful. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. I tried to do something that is helping the newcomers in bourbon, and I say, why not do a guide to bourbon and whiskey? And that's why I came up with that book. So I really do appreciate that. Shout out, Christopher. Blacktop Early Time was really good. Hollywood, I really wish I could have tasted that one, but I don't think you can find any Blacktop Early Times anywhere. And if you could, they are probably crazy prices. So yeah, and it says no more black tops. Yeah, somebody probably got some out there somewhere, but you probably have to get on the internet, and they probably want crazy prices for it. Sky, I'm still hunting for that Jack Daniels 14. I have a sample of that Jack Daniels 14, which is a great pour, but I still want my own bottle. Old Glory, great bottle. Tony, I'm looking forward to trying that old Glory. Scott says you can still find the blue caps all over Missouri for 25. Okay. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Man, this blue note is nice. So Hollywood said you can find the black top early times on secondary market for about 80 or $90. So yeah, I kind of figured there are some black top early times out there, but you are definitely going to pay for them. So the question is going to be, if you bought a black top early times for $90, would you open it? Is it worth the juice inside of that bottle? Or would you open it, or would you leave it unopened and just save it for years down the road? Not saying it's going to be worth anything, but what I'm trying to say is you might have one of the few black top early times bottles, and people might pay pretty good money for that one. Hmm, just a thought. I found the Jack Daniels 14, but they wanted $800. Yeah, I've seen the Jack Daniels 14, and they wanted over secondary. And I said to myself, nah, I'll wait. Hollywood said, sipping on Penelope Estate, 9 year. Got it back there. We got to do a barrel pick at Old Glory with Major Zero. You know, I seen that one, Byron. I seen that on YouTube. It was a while ago, but I seen that on YouTube. It seemed like y'all had a great time. So I'm excited to do my first barrel pick. I really am, because y'all, it seemed like y'all had a great time, and I still haven't hooked up with Major Zero, even though he's just right down the street in Memphis, Tennessee. Me and him definitely have to get together. So Porky said he'll buy two black tops. Got you. Mm, man, that is good. That is good. I wonder what's the age statement on this one. I need to do some research on this blue note, because it is that good. I bought the 3 1924 04 set for under $200. I bought three for under $200 each. Okay, okay, for under $200 each. You know, that's not bad. That's not bad. So I don't know what you mean by under $200 each, because I'm thinking when you say under $200, is it 199, 189, 159? So um, I'm just trying to see where you at when you say under $200. See your Blanton's my favorite. New to your channel. Just saying. Howdy from Texas. Hey, on beginning useful. Appreciate you stopping by. Hey, hit the like and subscribe button, buddy. So, hey, nothing wrong with Blanton's. Everybody like what to drink, so nothing wrong with Blanton's, but cheers to you and thank you for stopping by. Michael was lucky enough to grab two J Daniels 14 last year, reasonable price. Hope to grab two of the batch twos. I'm hoping to find a batch one. You should start seeing Jack Daniels 14 hit some stores in Tennessee about 2 weeks. Okay, Hollywood, you got the inside track, buddy. You got the inside track. I'm gonna be watching for 2 weeks. I'm gonna be watching because my ear is to the ground. Very old Barton, $10 here. Wow, Big Rick, that's not bad because that 100 proof very old Barton is great. Hollywood said, "You heard it here first, unless it doesn't happen." Yeah, we were in the video. I'm a huge YouTube star now. Yeah, you're huge. I've seen you. I've seen it. I watched it. I watched it. So yeah, shout out to Major Zero for making that happen. Cooper's Crab 100 proof is, yeah, 210. You cannot go wrong with that Cooper's Crab. Right there at 100 proof, especially for the price. It's a banger bottle for the price. Banger bottle for the price. Hmm. Man, that is good. That is good. It gets better and better. The more I taste it, the more it just coats my mouth and coats my palate. The more and more I like this one. This will always be on my shelf. Yeah, Cooper's is awesome, Anthony. Hmm. Man, that is nice. And I usually don't drink my pours that fast, but for some reason they goes down so smooth. Um, Even though it is 112 proof, it goes down so smooth. This one is going to be the private selection, 119 proof, and the rye is going to be 116 proof, and then the uncut is going to be 124 proof. But let's try the private selection Blue Note. I know this one is good because it's almost gone. Eagle tenure is worth the buy. Eagle tenure is worth the buy. Matter of fact, I buy Eagle tenure for presents. Instead of giving out money to my friends, I usually give out bourbon, and the Eagle Rare is one bottle that I do give out for anniversaries, Christmas, birthdays, things of that nature, because it's a great bottle, 10-year for the price is a banger bottle. You know, the Eagle Rare 12, I asked about the Eagle Rare 12 in a liquor store that I was in today, and he was over delivering or sales around in my area, and he said that he did not even think it was coming anytime soon in the West Tennessee area. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what he was saying. The bottles that he has seen or he has bought, he had to go to Kentucky to buy those bottles. And Kentucky is just right there. So I don't understand why it's not coming to Tennessee, but they can get it in Kentucky. But again, I don't know how this liquor distribution thing works. But I will definitely find a Eagle Rare 12. Definitely find. I was in Dyersburg. I went to City Liquors today in Dyersburg because I had a class this morning. So after class, I went to City Liquors in Dyersburg just because I love to stop at that particular store, especially if I'm in the area, because they have a very nice selection and they have they're pretty cool dudes. So if you see Ragged Branch, read it. Bottled and Bond, buy that immediately. It's so freaking good. You know, I have a Ragged Branch. I don't think it's bottled and bun though. It's somewhere down there on the floor. I've tried that Ragged Branch. I need to figure out if that is a bottled and bun. Eagle Rare 12 is much better than Eagle Rare 10. I was lucky to get two bottles at MSRP, worth the hype. The guy in the liquor store said that the Eagle Rare 12 is worth the hype. It's better than the Eagle Rare 10. And then some people say it's not worth the money. Now, I'm starting to wonder when people say the Eagle Rare 12 is not worth the money, are they saying that because they are paying secondary prices for it? But if you can get an Eagle Rare 12 at MSRP, is it worth the money? I should have asked that question to the person who said Eagle Rare 12 is not worth the money. It depends on how much you bought it for. Have I tried dark arts yet? I have, Jason. I tried some samples of dark arts, And it was a while ago. And what I remember about dark arts, they were pretty decent pours. I don't know which dark art that I did try though. I need to try to keep a journal of this because when I first started, I wasn't keeping up with what I was tasting. I was just tasting it, saying, hey, this is good, this is not good. But I wasn't keeping a journal about what I thought about that particular bottle, which I should. But if I can remember right, the dark art, the one I tasted, was a pretty decent pour. Say I'm not a fan of Eagle 10, but the 12 is much better. Got you. Say don't make me feel bad. I'm drinking Eagle 10. Eagle 10 is, man, Eagle 12 is definitely worth the money. All right, 210. Got you. Much love, Big Rick, Big Rich. What's going on? You take care. You take care, Big Rich. I appreciate you stopping by. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on your way out. I saw Jay Daniels Toast here with a bottle of data on 2/13/26 on the shelf. Okay. Yeah, all over the place. Again, I can't remember which dark art that I tried. Got my Eagle 12 at 69. You winning. You winning. 69, you winning. Picked up a Penelope Havana recently. If you like sweet pours, it's a banger. Um, Ken, Ken, I heard that Havana is a sweet pour. I'm looking forward to picking up a bottle. I thought I had my hands on one, but it didn't work out. But I'm still looking for that one. But let's try this Blue Note Private. I say let's try it like I haven't tried it before. But as you can see, it's almost gone. Get some water, cleanse my palate. Tennessee can't get Eagle 12. Kentucky can't get Jack Daniels 10, 12, 14. It's crazy. It's crazy. It does not make sense how they do all of this things with liquor. I don't understand why a state that's right there can get Jack Daniels, it can get Eagle 12, and we can't, but we can get Jack Daniels 12, 10, and they can't. Doesn't make any sense. Unknown, which Bowman did I say is runner up George C. Stagg? This one right here. This cash strength, 10-year, 139.7 proof. This one right here. This was my number one bottle that I had here at a little old fashioned until the George T. Stagg took that first place. Now, I'm going to tell you, that's why they sit next to each other. I'm going to tell you this, that A. Smith, even though it's second place, it's a very, 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 very close second. I mean, when I mean that George T. Stagg, I mean like right here, George T. Stagg, right there, the A. Smith Bowman. I mean, they are close. They are neck and neck. Like Wild Turkey Rare Breed. Christopher, let me tell you, I went to an event last night, and guess what? I had a pour up Wild Turkey Rare Breed. So I definitely like that one. It's that close, Jigs. It's that close, buddy. It is that close. It's that close. I got the opportunity to try the Dark Arts, 12.5 years. It was very good. Good deal, Jason. Hopefully, uh, I was in contact with someone that worked at Dark Art, and I got an invitation to come down to Kentucky just to do some tastings. Now it's nothing big. I'm like, it was nothing like, hey, little old fashioned, come down here and do a barrel pick, or come down here and taste something that we put on the shelf. Now it was just, hey, if you ever in the area, stop by. I'll let you try something. I haven't made it to that area yet, but when I get there, I'm definitely going to take them up on that offer. To be somewhat local. I got the opportunity to try dog. Okay, I know what I'm hunting for tomorrow. What are you hunting for tomorrow? Chad, we can't get it either. Yeah, Big Rig, I tell you. But eventually I will find it. That what makes hunting great because I'm a very patient person. Because I have a lot of bottles here, and until I can get or find a hunt for that particular bottle, I have enough to keep my mind off of it. But I'm definitely when I get out and do store to store, hunt to hunt, in the back of my mind, I know that I'm looking for that bottle. But if I don't see it, um, it really doesn't bother me. But because I know eventually I'm going to find it because I'm going to Mississippi in April. I'm going to Kentucky. I'm going to Indiana. So I'm going back to all. So it's different places that I'm going to that I know that I will find the bottle that I'm looking for. How does Old Granddad 114? I haven't tried it. I have that bottle. I have that bottle. I haven't tried the Old Granddad 114 yet. And I don't know why, because I've been having that bottle for a very long time. Jay Hart wore my little old fashioned sweatshirt today. Jay, hey, I tell you what, since you wore your little old fashioned sweatshirt today, I would love for you to send that to my email address, a little old fashioned at hotmail.com, because I love to put people in my newsletter that I send out every month on my Patreon. So if anybody has a little old fashioned sweatshirt, t shirt, if you send it to a little old fashioned at hotmail.com, I'm going to put that in my newsletter for the month of March. Let's do that. I'll tell you what, the month of March and the month of April, whoever has a t shirt, a sweatshirt, or anything from a little old fashioned, we are going to put you in the newsletter in the month of March and April. And if you haven't got your t-shirts or sweatshirts, you can get it at the link. I have a link somewhere on my page. I should have it posted. I don't know where that link is, to be honest with you. But it's somewhere on the page, and you can definitely get it in your size. You can even get it in your color. All you have to do is click the link below. Shadow, how you doing? Doing well, doing well. And I think I see some new people in here. If you're new, hey, hit that like and subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, and we appreciate everybody that is new that came through tonight. Come to Fort Wayne, yeah, Big Rick. Eventually, I'm going to make it down there. Old Granddad 114, 25 plus tax, very good bottle. I've heard good things about that Old Granddad 114. Tony, Chad, I think South Dakota is enjoy some of the great stuff. You're missing out. I need to come to South Dakota then. Need to come to South Dakota. That old granddad 114, I haven't tried, but that old granddad bonded is a great bottle. I t- I took I tend to take old granddad bonded to parties, and because it's one of those budget bottles, but it's a great budget bottle. And every time I take that old granddad bonded, people tend to like it. Now, you do have some people who know about bourbon, and when I take that bottle, they know they were like, "Oh, it's a decent bottle. Yeah, it's a decent bottle," and they drink it anyway. But the people who are now getting introduced to bourbon, when they try that old granddad bonded, they tend to like it because it's right there at 100 proof. It's sweet, has a great finish, and it's a budget bottle for sure. What is my thoughts on Knob Creek? Alec, it's funny you should say that because I do like some Knob Creek. As you can see behind me, I have the Knob Creek pretty much a series, but I'm tell you which one I like the better. Let me see which one I like. Where's it? The Knob Creek 120 proof. This single barrel. This store pick. I like the Knob Creek right there, the 100 proof, the single barrel. I like that one better. I've had multiple bottles of the Knob Creek, the 120 proof. Very good bottle. Now let's talk about the Knob Creek 12. The Knob Creek 12, their price is coming down. I've heard a lot of things about the Knob Creek 12. It's a decent bottle. Not my favorite, but it's a decent bottle. So to answer your question, depends on which Knob Creek you're talking about. Some I like better than others. Star Hill Farms. Michael, I haven't tried that one yet. Say, Knob Creek 12 is delicious. That's the great thing about bourbon. Oh, four should put out some bangers. 1920s, incredible. You know, this thing about bourbon, because what I found out was bourbon, and when you start talking about bourbon, you can tell people will tell you what they like and what they don't like. And that's where the conversations start because you know that other people palates are different and they tell you what they like about a bottle. They tell you what they don't like about a bottle. And that's where the conversation started. We went to an event um, last week and we were having an old fashioned, well, I was having an old fashioned, and I heard a couple sitting next to me and they ordered an old fashioned also. And I just took the time to start a conversation because I knew one thing for sure. We both liked old fashions. So I just leaned over and I said, "Excuse me, I see that you're drinking an old fashioned. I'm assuming you like them. So what is your favorite pour when you're making an old fashioned at home?" And that opened the door to an hour conversation at a place that we were at. First time meeting him and his wife. And next thing you know, we're in the hour conversation about bourbon. He was telling me what he didn't like, what I don't like, his collection. I was telling him about my channel. And we actually um, hooked up. I'm not going to say hooked up, but he actually texted me on Instagram saying, "Hey, nice to meet you and your wife at the event." And we sort of became friends online just by opening it up with "I see you like old fashions." Going back to Memphis this Friday to get Elijah Craig Burrow, private burrow toasted. Okay, good deal. Was the debate Knob Creek 12? You know, it's not, if you can find it at a great price, Karen, hey, pick it up. Pick it up. Went to the chicken place for Old Dominic. Hey, what you think about the chicken place for Old Dominic? Every time we go to Old Dominic, we walk across the street to the chicken place. Yeah, Aaron. Yeah, I talk about bourbon. That's one thing that I love to talk about is bourbon. 210, I haven't. I haven't tried any Rebecca Creek yet. I haven't. Split base, Old Forester, 1920, Old Forester rye. So Big Harry, you saying split Old Forester 1920 with Old Forester rye? So you saying mix them up? In Canada, it's much more expensive. Got you. I just picked up a Pappy Van Stinkle 3 year from 7-Eleven. Uh, you picked up a Pappy's at 7-Eleven? Man, that smells good. But this is what we're drinking right now. As you can see, it's halfway gone. It's the Private Selection Blue Note, 119 proof. Cheers. Yeah, totally different taste. Totally different taste. This gives me, it gives me more, it's not as sweet. It's not as sweet as the honey. Of course it's not. But it gives me more cinnamon spice forward, but it's not as sweet as the honey. Um, Even though I think I like the honey better, this is a pretty decent pour. Matter of fact, I know I like the honey better. I just tend to drink this one because I don't want to drink the honey up because that honey is beginning to be hard to find. But I know I can get this one. So, G said this past halfway gone. You right, buddy. You right. G, G, Jigs, you be on point, buddy. You be on point. And real quick, Jigs, I'm gonna tell you something. Something I learned on your channel. Um, Even though I don't know too much about, the comic books and the cards and stuff like that, I learned a lot about the things you were talking about on your channel. So I'm definitely going to start watching even more because it seems like a good thing to get into. Maybe a lucrative thing to get into also, but I give it you on that. Corn, what's going on? Corn and whiskey, what's going on? I think this is your first time here, corn and whiskey. So if it is, hey, hit that like and subscribe button. If it's not, we appreciate your support. We appreciate you stopping by. Honey finish is for blending in my world. Got you. The only thing that I blend or I mix with my bourbon is going to be in an old fashioned. And that honey bourbon cast a blue note makes the perfect old fashioned. Santa batch. Cheers. Cheers. I smoke a lot of cigars. Yeah, Aaron, I think it will go great with a cigar. A great with cigar, for sure. You know that Christopher, that Woodford Reserve double oak, I seen it, but they wanted secondary prices for it. Eventually I'm gonna find one in my price range, but until I do, I'm gonna leave it alone. 1792 full proof tonight. Jerome, that's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. Poor Decision Pairing. Cheers. Thank you for stopping by. Poor Decision Pairing has a YouTube channel also, and they are doing some great YouTube um, events on their channel. They're doing some great tastings. And one thing I wanted to tell you, Poor Decision Pairing, that one thing that is great, the bourbon news that you give us on your YouTube channel. I don't take the time out to do a lot of bourbon news or to try to figure out what's going on out there in the bourbon world. So guess what I do? I come to your channel, Poor Decision Pairing, to find out the bourbon news. So keep up what you're doing because we are out there. We are listening to that for sure. Uh, Byron says, who channel is about comic books? That will be Jigs. Jigs, someone is asking about your channel. So, Jigs, if you don't mind, put your channel back up there, buddy. And if you are the comic book looking for comic books and stuff like that, my man Jigs is going to put his channel back up there. No problem, poor decision. No problem at all, buddy. Yeah, there would be Jigs, Byron. Oak, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. So we just hanging out today, and for some reason I got on my Blue Note binge, and we started talking about Blue Note, and I just poured out some Blue Note honey bourbon cast sitting at 113 proof, and we have the private selection Blue Note 119 proof, And we have the Blue Note Honey Cask Rye, 116 proof. And we have the best bottle of Blue Note that's out there in the bourbon world. The Blue Note Uncut, Unfiltered, 124.7 proof. This is the winner. There you go. Thanks, G's. The old fashioned I made is amazing. I wish I could make one for everyone. Jason, I understand how you feel. I understand how you feel, Jason, because when I make old fashions, I really wish people can taste my old fashions. And when I go to these places and they make old fashions, and I say to myself, man, I wish you can taste mine. I know that you're a bartender and I know you make old fashions, but I really want you to taste one of mine. Mhm. That's what I'm talking about. Trying to get to Austin, we'll hit you up. We're trying to get to Austin, we'll hit you up with some barbecue and bourbon. Aaron, the next time I'm in Austin, that would be great. That would be great. Because what I'm hearing, Austin has some good barbecue. Now, it's going to be tough because I think Memphis has the best, but I'm not going to knock Austin until I try it. Gotta try it before you knock it. That's my rule of thumb here at a little old fashioned. You have to try it before you knock it. Got some Stag 25B in my glass tonight. That's what I'm talking about. Can't go wrong with Stag. Cheers, Chad. Thanks for the fun night. Keep pouring. Till next time. Thank you, Christopher. You take care of yourself. Have a great rest of the weekend. You stay safe out there. Good night. Hmm. Fantastic. Fantastic pork. Memphis pork, Texas beef. Woohoo! Aaron said Memphis is for the pork and Texas is for the beef. Hmm. I can see why you say that. I can see why you say that. German pork. But I tell you, I haven't tried the beef in Austin yet, so I'm going to take your word for it until I try it. What do you, the maple syrup old fashioned? Big Rig, I think it was cool. What you think about it, Big Rig? See, I haven't tried the maple syrup in an old fashioned. So what do you think about it? Was it sweeter than using simple syrup, Big Rig? Yeah, everybody hit that thumbs up button. Just subscribe to Jigs. So Byron just subscribed to you, Jigs. That's what we do here at a little old fashioned. So Byron, we appreciate you. And I'm pretty sure Jigs appreciate that also. The beef ribs at the barbecue spot I go to in Austin are ridiculous good. Alex, I'm gonna take your word for it. And I'm going to go to Austin and I'm going to try them. Anything exciting going on in the fire department? Not really. Not really. I think we're doing the hiring process. So we are going to hire some new people coming in. So that's always exciting. But I don't think anything else is exciting at the fire department. You know, the calls are different. That's the thing about the fire department. That's the thing about being a first responder. Every time that bell goes off, you have no idea what's gonna happen. So it's not repetition being a first responder. The call is always different. You never have the same call ever. So that's the joy that you get and the excitement that you get from working at the fire department because every day is different. Didn't I have not. Oh, okay. Fire chief. Cousin is fire chief. Awesome. Yeah, cousin is fire chief. So I've been with the fire department for 23 years. Maple Hayward, heavy sweet. Okay, so it's maple sweet. Gotcha. And see, that's the thing about the maple sweet and the old fashioned that I don't know. I'm gonna have to try it before I knock it. The maple sweet and the old fashioned against the bourbon itself. Now, if the bourbon is more of a sweeter maple finish, I don't know if it's going to be too much maple in that particular drink. So again, I'm not going to knock it till I try it, and I'm definitely going to try it soon. The fire department is just heating up. I have been in Blue Canary for 30 years. Okay, Michael, thank you for your service. For sure. 210 D shifter here. Yep, for sure. And thank you for your service, 210. I've seen Bad Axe Bobby. Matter of fact, he had something going on last night. I think he had a fundraiser that he does last night, and I got on for a hot second just to support his channel because I love to support other YouTubers. So I know exactly who you're talking about. Picked up my first Old Force of 1924 this past weekend. Have you had it? Uh, I tell you what, that Old Forester 1924, as you can see, I have two bottles. I don't know if you can see it right there. I have two bottles, and I have a bottle down there that's open. The Old Forester 1924 is, in my opinion, the best bottle of Old Forester out there. The 1924, it hits every stage of bourbon that I like, from the start to the finish, from the nose down the palate. It's that good. It's that good. Uh, did I have a? I do. Byron, I do. I totally forgot about that video. Thank you for that because I totally forgot about that video. And I think the reason why is because uh, I didn't find too much in that store, but I am definitely going to edit that video and upload that video. Thank you for that because I totally forgot. Wow. Man, that's why I love getting on live streams because, man, I forget so easy because I have so much going on. Yeah, bottle. Okay, good deal. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, he appreciate that. And that's why I'm not going to say I'm doing it because a lot of people are doing that, but I'm doing some of the funds from the coloring book, which I haven't put it out there yet, but I am. The only reason, one of the reasons that I did the adult coloring book is because every year at our station we do shopping with a firefighter, and we take at least 4 to 5 kids that have had trouble throughout the year, and we just want to show them a good Christmas and their family a good Christmas. So every year we do shopping with a firefighter, and I decided that some of the proceeds from this book, adult coloring book, would go towards shopping with a firefighter. And the more books we sell, the bigger it's going to be. The bigger it's going to be, the better the kids' Christmas is going to be. So I haven't really put the campaign out about that, not yet, because we are trying to figure out the best way of doing that and try to get the social media videos the way they need to be. But we are definitely going to put this coloring book out there and tell people why we did it so kids can have a good Christmas from the fire department and a little old fashioned and from you from now on. So yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Hmm. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, that is good. President's choice. You know, Jigs, I seen that bottle one time since I've been doing this YouTube thing, and that was in Austin. It was sitting behind the shelf, and it was in a glass case. I don't even remember how much they wanted for that presidential choice. So I haven't tried it, and I only seen that bottle in person one time. Sweet Sipping, what's going on? Sweet Sipping, thank you for stopping by. If it's your first time, hey, hit that like and subscribe button, and we welcome you here. So Sweet Sipping, we appreciate you stopping by. Karma is real, and I salute you for making an effort. PC is buying everything at retail. Hey, open that Old Forest in 1924 210. Open that bottle. Open that bottle, sir. Better than the birthday bourbon. Hmm. Haven't tried birthday bourbon, so I can't compare. But I heard it was pretty good. Michael said you had a sample, but you never found a bottle. Let's be patient. You'll run across one for sure. You will run across one. Care to trade a Eagle 12 for 1924? No. Nah, nah. I appreciate the offer. I really do. But I think I'm going to sit on all of my 1924s because I would eventually find the Eagle 12. But it's definitely, I'm pretty sure it's not better than a 1924. But I appreciate your offer though. Yeah, Jay said, don't worry about picking up that birthday bourbon for 2025. There's other bottles better. Yeah. Um, and, again, some bottles that I'm going to pick up just because I just want to review it with you. It's not one of those, man, whoo, man. It's not one of those things that I really, really, really have to have it. It's just I want it just to have here on my bar, just so we can open it up. And I think the content would be great, especially if I can find it at a great price. I think the content would be great. Hello from the Bahamas, 242. Gary, thank you. Thanks for stopping by. And Gary, if it's your first time here at a little old fashioned, hit that like and subscribe button. Matter of fact, Gary, got a question for you. How is the weather in Bahamas? How's the weather in Bahamas? Because I'm pretty sure it's like 54 degrees down here in Tennessee, and it looked like it's raining, so it's not good weather down here at all. But if I had to say, I think the Bahamas has some great weather. I see two fellas back there, and you know, the chin music ride, very good. Okay, I tell you what, that that fiddler is good, but I like one better than the other. But they are good. I tasted a few of those bottles in Nashville, Tennessee, and they are very good. Saying good evening from Columbia, South Carolina. Finally got my hands on a Taylor bottle. So Nathaniel, which one did you find? I'm assuming you're talking about an E.H. Taylor. Was it the small batch? Was it a single barrel? Was it a rye? But I appreciate you stopping by, Nathan. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, by my wife of four. Okay. 76. Oh my God. 76. Man, it's 76. sun, sand, and sea. Man, you make it sound very inviting. 76 degrees, sun, sand, and sea. Whew, man. Thank you for that. On that old granddad right now, you can't beat that old granddad. Jigs, you say you're going to take your first drink of the day. What is going to be that first drink of the day, Jigs? We are moving now to the Blue Note Honey Cask Rye. And as you can see, this bottle is almost gone also because I usually make a old fashioned out of this. And we are going to drink it neat right now because I just want to taste it neat because it's been a minute since I have. And since we on this Blue Note thing tonight, let's put it to the nose. Man, sweet. Got that sweet, earthy. Oh man, that is nice. That is nice. It doesn't smell spicy though. And it does not smell like it's going to drink on the proof on the bottle. But I tell you what, man, if every bourbon can smell like this, man, it smells great. I wish you could smell it. I can have my nose in here all night. Man, it's very good. Today I'm going to be talking about Granddad 114, Granddad Bunny tomorrow. Okay, Big Rick. Big Rick, what time you coming on tomorrow? So what time you coming on? Is it going to be live tomorrow? Is it going to be a video tomorrow, Big Rick? Regardless if it's going to be live or video, I'm going to set my notification. So when you pop up, Big Rick, I'm definitely going to be there. Yeah, Chad, it must have went by so quick, Chad, because I see you said how Chad's supposed to read my message, but it must have went by so quick that I missed it. So if you can write that question again, Chad, because I sure did miss it. My old forces are always rise. The higher proof, the better. You right, Aaron, and that's why I love to make most of my old fashions with the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye. Mm, yeah, yeah. This right here, it has the earthy spice forward to it. It's sweet. That's why this one makes the perfect old fashioned. It's 116 proof. Now, have you done the old Dominic like this? Shelfer, have you done the old Dominic like this? Like what, Shelfer? But really quickly, come up here. Come up here. Come up here. Let me tell you something. I'm not going to tell you wrong. I'm not, believe me, I'm not going to tell you wrong. If you like old fashions and you like making your old fashions with the large ice cubes, the premium cherry, and the orange peel, try making one with this Blue Note Honey Rye Cast. This one right here. Pick up a bottle, make an old fashioned, and let me know what you think about it. I'm not going to say it's better than the Jack Daniel's barrel proof rye old fashioned, but it's a close second. Pick up a bottle, try it. If you don't like old fashions, still pick up a bottle and try it neat. You would definitely enjoy this Blue Note Honey Rye Cast. It's better than the bourbon in my opinion. And if you've been following my channel, you know that I'm now just getting into Rise, but this one right here is a banger for sure. So Big Rig, 5 o'clock p.m. live. Got you, Big Rig. like with all of them in front of you. Man, that smells good. My wife ordered old fashioned the other day. Lady made it with bullet walnut bitters, orange bitters. It was good. Okay, good deal. Good deal. Got you, Army Bourbon. Got you. I'm gonna put notifications up there so when he pops up, it'll pop up. Yeah, poor decision, parent. That rise heads above that bourbon for sure. Corn and whiskey, Big Rick. Big Rick, they are asking you to drop your channel again, buddy. So Big Rick, drop that channel again. There you go. Mm-hmm. Man, that is good. That is good. I'm leaning toward that rye when it comes to the blue note. It's not better than this one, but it's good. It is good. So how long we been on here? 90 minutes, about an hour and a half. So I think we've been on here for a minute. And you know I like to toast things out. Unless anybody wants to talk about something, anybody wants to share anything, I don't want to keep you all night. Um, Few things. Spillway. I'm going to Spillway in April. My first time going into the Spillway block party, and I'm excited about it because I think I'm going to leave for Spillway a few days early so I can hit some stores, make some content, meet some people, and I'm going to try to get a tent down there and set up a tent, sell some T-shirts, some sweatshirts, some books, and just to do the bourbon thing. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about bourbon on the banks. So there's a lot of things that I'm excited about this year in 2026. Uh, yeah, there's a lot of things happening. Yeah, poor decision parent. We are going to have a blast. I'm looking forward to actually sitting down, chatting with you, having a couple of pours. I know you came to Jackson, but we only interacted, for about 5-10 minutes at the most. But I think when we get to Spillway, we can have all day long. I'm staying in the same hotel that you're staying at, so we can do the thing, have some pours, have a great time. So yeah, we still above ground for sure. What do you think about the Bears maybe leaving Chicago? I think if I was the mayor of Chicago, I would do everything in my power to keep the Bears in Chicago. Um, I think they making a mistake letting the Bears leave because growing up, the Bears they were my team. The Jim McMahon, the Refrigerator Perry, the Walter Payton. I love that team, and I hate to see them pick up leaving for financial reasons. So, by any means necessary, I think they should try to keep the Chicago Bears in Chicago. Big Rig, they in Mississippi, no Missouri. No, no. Poor decision pairing. Poor decision pairing. Spillway is going to be where? I think it's going to be Missouri or Mississippi. Mississippi. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. It's Mississippi. Yeah, I sort of mixed it up because in my mind I had Missouri, Mississippi. I think it's the third weekend in April. The third weekend in April. I think it's April the 18th, the third Saturday in April. And by my understanding, it gets bigger and bigger every year. And if you go back on the video on YouTube and push in Spillway, you will see some of the YouTubers that you might follow now that were down there last year, and I'm pretty sure it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. I don't know if Bruiser's going to be down there in 2026. I'm expecting he will, uh, but I'm not for sure. But I know that a lot of YouTubers are going to be down in Spillway, and this is my first year, and I'm excited about it. Yeah, I'm excited about it. Super Bowl shuffle, yeah, for sure. So Big Murph said he is. He is. So, I'm looking forward to meeting him. I haven't met Bruzel yet, but I do follow him. And, I'm not going to say he got me into bourbon, but he has gave me some pointers and I learned a lot from him. So I'm excited to meet him in person and to get him, a thumbnail or get an autograph from him, just because we are in the same realm of bourbon on this YouTube thing, and I get to meet people, like Poor Decisions parent and a lot of more people down there on YouTube. It's Spillway. Hmm. So he's the same in person as he's same in the videos. I was wondering that, Byron. To be honest with you, I was wondering is because sometimes behind the camera, that when you're doing live videos and when you're doing video work, people can put on a different attitude of a different person than when you see him in person. So I'm excited to meet him. To be honest with you, yeah, just to be honest with you, I'm excited to meet. I'm excited to meet a lot of people. I watch a lot of YouTube and I follow a lot of YouTubers, especially when talking about bourbon, because you can learn something from everyone. So that's why I love following people. And I'm excited to meet everyone that I follow down in Spillway. No cameras when you meet him? Byron, are you serious? Byron, you can't be serious. Tell me you're not serious. Byron, I'm going to wait right here until you respond, Byron, because you said no cameras when we meet him. But what I'm saying is, are you saying that he won't be on your camera, or he wasn't shooting a video, or what are you saying? He's not taking pictures with anybody? Okay, you got a picture with him. So what about video with him? It's the difference between a still picture and video. I'm just trying to make sure we're on the same page. Yeah, April 18th. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Tony Martin said, figured the overnight crowd may be made to leave. Oh, he wasn't shooting the video. Got you. Got you. He wasn't shooting the video. Okay. Okay. I'm surprised he wasn't shooting the video because it'd be good content. What's going on? What's going on? Seen him in other videos. Got you. I think I seen him on Poor Decision video in the background last year at Spillway. No problem, Big Rick. Yeah. Gotcha, gotcha. He was on other people's channel. And again, I'm not looking for him to be on my channel. I just want to meet him. But if I'm going down there for content and business and personal, I'm definitely going to have my camera rolling 24/7. So I'm definitely going to meet him and it's probably going to be on camera, most likely, most likely. And before I go out, I always want to say this. If you haven't checked out my last video, especially when I bought the George C. Stag, hey, go back, watch the video, even try to hype the video. I think you can hype videos on your mobile phone. I don't know if you can do it on a desktop yet, but go back and hype the video or at least comment on the video. And when you comment, I always comment back. And I think YouTube see that interaction and actually boost your views. So do that. Go back and watch some videos. And what I tell family that really is not into bourbon, you don't have to watch the video. You don't. You can just go and click on the video and walk away and let it play. And YouTube don't know if you're sitting there or not. So you can just actually hit the play bid video, hit the thumbs up video, make a comment, hype the video, and I really do appreciate your support. Really do. Spillway is going to be up there. It's going to be April the 18th, the third weekend in April. So, are you thinking about going, Oak? Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. Poor decision, parent. Thank you. So yeah, we need to all meet up down there and just hang out and have a great time. Have a great time. I'm planning on having a fantastic time, even though it's going to be one of those things that I'm going to have to figure out how to make the best of it, especially with content and selling t-shirts and books. So I'm gonna have to get down there early and try to get a spot, put up the tent. I don't know how all that's going to work out for me because it's my first time going, but I think I have a plan, but we'll see if that plan works out. No overnight in the parking lot due to city ordinance. So that makes a difference, poor decision. That makes a difference. So I wonder what they consider overnight. Will people be going out, coming back like at 5 o'clock in the morning? You know, I'm wondering if that is the case. Life on the patio. Cheers. Life of the Patio has a YouTube channel. Life of the Patio has a great YouTube channel. So if anybody is looking for a great YouTube channel that talks about bourbon, that actually is interactive, check out Life on the Patio. Life on the Patio, I appreciate you stopping by. Like I said here, every time I know a YouTuber comes on this channel that has a YouTube channel, I'm definitely going to make a shout out to them. So, Life of the Patio, we appreciate you stopping by and thank you for your support. We appreciate you, sir. Again, if you haven't subscribed to Life of the Patio, please do that now because they are some great guys and they are definitely know what they're talking about when they talk about bourbon. I learned a lot from you. Okay, getting there between 6:30 and 7 o'clock. Okay, I think I'm right behind you. Angie, baby, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Whataburger gear for sure. Big Murph, I'm pretty sure I do. I'm pretty sure I do. And matter of fact, Big Murph, if you go to click on the channel, click on the link where I sell my shirts and my t-shirts and my sweatshirts, you gonna find something that nobody has actually gotten yet. I haven't gotten my sample shirt yet, but I had to put it on sale for me to get my sample shirt. I have a new shirt coming out. I have a new sweatshirt coming out with a new design, and I'm excited about it. So if you do click the link to go get a sweatshirt or a t-shirt, go down and look at the new design that I have coming out and tell me what you think about it. I think it's pretty cool. I haven't seen it in person. It's supposed to have been here today, but I think it's going to be here Monday, and I'm excited about it. So, to answer your question, I'm pretty sure you can get a 4X, 5X t-shirt or sweatshirt, but scroll down just a little bit and tell me what you think about the new design that's coming out. I'm excited about it. Again, I haven't got my new design yet, so hopefully I can get mine before anybody can get theirs. But I'm excited about it. Dun, dun, dun. 210, I think you're talking about date nights on the rocks. They are good too. Yeah, I'm going to Spillway, live from the patio. Yeah, for sure. Are y'all going to Spillway? Poor decision. Parent actually talked me into going to Spillway. I was sort of on the fence about going, but when they said they were going, they told me what hotel they're staying in. I'm definitely going to go down there. I actually put it on the books. You might go to Spillway, have a shoulder surgery. Oh man, Army bourbon. Yeah, you need to take care of that for sure. I didn't like the Blue Note uncut. Tasted very young to me. I got you. I got you. That's the good thing about bourbon. Everybody has their different palates. Barbara Peanuts. Barbara Peanuts, hey, go ahead and go on live. If you go live, we get off, we come to you, Barbara Peanuts. We appreciate you stopping by though. Okay, Life from the Patio will be there for sure. So we definitely need to get together. So, I don't know if we can get an email chain going or something like from the patio, poor decision pairing, you know, people who are going to Spillway, we need to link up and figure out if we're going to do something, get together, do some content together, make it worth the time. But we figure it out. We figure it out. Watching the fight. Oh, I didn't know it was a fight on. Man, I tell you, didn't know it was a fight on. Ghost, what's going on? Just subscribe. Ghost, hey, we appreciate you. Hopefully you subscribe to me and hopefully you subscribe to everybody else. We appreciate you. Yeah, group text would work. We need to do something. Come up with a plan because this is my first time going. I want to make sure I do everything right. Well, yeah, you need to take care of yourself, Armor Bourbon, for sure. But let me pour this last pour of the night. And Barbara Peanuts, this is what we were doing tonight. We got on this Blue Note um, train, and we tried the Blue Note Honey Bourbon Cask, this one right here, which is a very good bottle. And we tried the Blue Note Private Selection, which you can tell this is a pretty good bottle because it's halfway gone. Well, it's more than halfway gone, 119 proof. And one of the bottles that I think everyone should have on their shelf, especially if you like rye and especially if you like old fashions, is going to be this Blue Note Honey Rye Cask. This is 116 proof. This one makes a great old fashioned. The reason why is because it has that earthiness, it has spice forward, and it's sweet. So if you blend all that with the old fashioned, some simple syrup, a large ice cube, a premium cherry, and an orange peel, let me tell you, you won't regret it. You won't regret it. So if you see this on the shelf, pick it up. If you like neat, uh, if you like neat drinks for rise, this one would be a great one also. So pick one up and let me know what you think. And this is going to be the pour we are going to end the night out with. This Blue Note juke joint, uncut, unfiltered, CNC store pick, sitting at 124.7 proof. This one right here. We're going to make this pour and we are definitely going to end this out. Yeah, Tony, you need to crack that one. That honey rye cast is something. Is that George C. Stag behind you, the one you got from video a couple of weeks ago? Yes, it is. This George C. Stag is the one I got from the video. And this is the one bottle we opened up when we hit the 10,000 subscribers. I think I got it at a great price. I'm excited to have this George C. Stag. And I was saying this earlier. The A. Smith Bowman was the best bottle that I had here at a little old fashioned. But guess what? This George T. Stagg has now taken over the number one spot. And now this is the best bottle that I have on my shelf. Now, the A. Smith Bowman is right there below it. I mean, right there. But this one is the better bottle, in my opinion, right now. And the reason I say right now, because I'm going to revisit both of those bottles side by side again, just to make sure that my mind, my taste buds, and my heart is telling me that I'm right. I did it one time. I just tasted them side by side one time, and the George T. Stagg came out ahead. But I want to give my bottle, the A. Smith Bowman, I wanted to give it a fair shot. So I'm going to revisit. I'm going to cleanse my palate, and I'm going to do it all over again just to make sure that George C. Stagg comes out up front the second time. If it does, I'm going to keep it the way it is. If it doesn't, we're going to have to do a part three. Going to have to do a part three. Did you interface me? I didn't. I didn't. I heard about that. Jigs actually asked me about that, but I didn't. The reason I said I didn't is because they said you had to go up there and actually pick it up. They wouldn't mail that A. Smith Bowman. If you want it, you had to travel to pick it up. And that's the only reason why I didn't do it. Dun-dun-dun. Oh, calling Monday for the vendor permit so we can do merch. Oh, see, poor decision, parent. Thank you for telling me that. I did not know you had to do that. See, I would have went up there trying to sell something and they would have said, nope, you don't have a permit. Early on your intro was different. I'm gonna tell you why it was different because the person I got the intro from, the one I truly like, the one I started off with, whoever that person was that made that intro for me, they did not get the copyrights for that song long term. That song actually was for short term use. And when I tried to upload it a while ago, YouTube flagged me for it and said I was violating the copyright laws. And to find out that that song is no longer useful for me, and I don't know how to get that back. So, to make a long story short, I tried to contact that person again, and they're not responding. So, I had to let that go. That intro was nice. I love that intro. Keep the bias out. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. My 04 to 1924 had a bad ass cork pop and tasted just as amazing as my first bottle. 210. I appreciate you sharing that. That 04 to 1924 is the truth. So you need that Bowman cash strength. I feel you, Michael. I feel you. B, what are we sipping tonight? Hey, thank you for stopping by, B. Thank you. B, we had a thing of Blue Note tonight. Um, we start talking about Blue Note, and I start pulling out bottles of Blue Note. So we have tried the Blue Note Honey Bourbon Cask sitting at 113 proof. This one right here. And the second one we went to is going to be the Blue Note Private Selection, sitting at 119 proof. This one right here. And the third bottle that we had was the Blue Note Honey Cask Rye, 116 proof. This one right here. And the last one we're going to pour, that's going to end the video tonight, is the Blue Note Juke Joint CNC Store Pick Uncut, Unfiltered, sitting at 124.7 proof. So let's put this in the Glencairn and let's do this thing. Oh yeah, it was a good lineup. Good lineup. Matter of fact, I might just get that old Dominic lineup going on next live because it's some great things coming out of Memphis. If you're going to sell shirts at a Spillway, for sure, Big Rick, for sure. Now, I don't, I don't know if I'm going to sell T-shirts at Spillway, Big Rick. I know that I'm going to sell books. I'm not for sure about T-shirts because the thing about T-shirts is um, you have to order a lot, and people want to try them on, and if they don't like them, I don't want to be that middleman per se. Send them back to me because you need another size or whatever the case may be. So I don't know if I want to do T-shirts at Spillway. I might have some, but I'm not gonna have a lot. But I know with the books, it's different with books. You can look at a book and say, "Yeah, I like it. I want it." You don't want it. T-shirts is one of those things people want to put them on, and does it feel good? It doesn't feel good. Something happened to it. It's faded, and I don't want to be that person. And I like the company to actually take over that because they can get them to you faster than I can. Matter of fact, it will be cheaper and faster if you get it from that company versus me. Because you might send me an email and say, "Hey, I need a shirt." And it may take me um, a week to get it out versus you want a shirt, get online, you order it, they ship it out the next day. You can ask B August. Hey B, actually I was sending B something and it took me almost a month just to get it in the mail. So I had to apologize to him over and over and over again because I was going to send him something. It just took me so long to get it out to him, but he understood. Yeah, Bourbon Nerd. Yeah, Memphis got it going on for sure, for sure. You ain't blinded them yet. No, I haven't blinded Chad. I haven't blind those yet. I just took them right beside each other, and that's why I said I'm going to give them another try, Chad, because I definitely need to give them another try because I know both of those bottles are great, and I'm going to give it another decent try. Michael said he got two samples, Mark Blind, old fashioned ways today. Okay, good deal. So I think I watched that when that you won those, Michael, because I do watch old fashioned ways. Yeah, I do. I do watch that. Randy, what's going on, Randy? Hey, Randy, I thank you for of stopping by. And let me tell you, Randy, one thing that I noticed about you, Randy, that I really wanted to say thank you. Randy, you watch every video. And I don't care how far that you are behind on the video, Randy, you make it an effort to watch every video and you tell me, "Hey, I watched all your video and I enjoyed it." And you actually respond to me and I know you watched the whole video. So Randy, I really do appreciate that. It does not go unnoticed. And I just want to say thank you right now on this public live stream. I appreciate your support, Randy. I did, Randy. I'm going to Spillway for sure. Going to Spillway. I got my hotel reservation. I need to get a permit. I just found that out tonight. Need to get a permit, especially if I want to sell books. Me and my wife, we be on the cruise. Yeah. Hey, Jason. Hey, hit that cruise. Spillway. You can always go to Spillway in 2027. Yeah. Thanks, B. That Patreon for sure. Chad is the man. Always watches and responds. Yeah. Army Bourbon. Hey, I'm going to respond every time someone makes a comment on my channel. I'm always going to respond because if you take the time to respond, I think it's only right for me to take the time to reply back. Hey, Ghost, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, go back and watch some of the videos. It's a lot of them out there, and you can see me progressing through the videos. But hey, if you get some time, go back and watch some videos, Ghost. I really do appreciate that. Hit that thumbs up button every time you watch a video. That helps YouTube pushes me out. So I appreciate you, Ghost, for even considering watching my videos because I don't take that lightly. I don't take any of you all lightly out there because you have taken the time out to support this channel, to watch my videos, to participate in my live streams. And you could be anywhere else, but you sticking out with me today. So I appreciate that. The rye is Honeycast too. Yeah, the rye. Yeah, for sure. This one right here, if you're talking about the blue note, for sure. Is the new early times really that horrible? We talked about that earlier, and I haven't tried the new early times yet. We have the older bottles here, which I'm going out tomorrow to pick up some older bottles of early times just to have them back, just in case the new bottle is that horrible. Makes us feel special. Barbara Peanuts, you are special. You are special, Barbara Peanuts. Almost spent $400 for or more on the Bowman before I got the raffle. Hopefully, Chad, you win that A. Smith Bowman for $99. Not only I think you deserve it, Chad, it's because your name is Chad also. So yeah, hopefully you win it, Chad. Just because. Michael, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Michael. Really, I do. I really do. Yeah, I really do appreciate that. So we've been on here. It says 2 hours. I, it's funny because I always tell my wife, I say, I'm going to get on a live stream and I'm not going to be that long tonight. I'm just going to go in, talk about some things, and get out. And the look she gives me all the time, she'd be like, whatever. And I say, seriously, I'm just going to go in, talk about some things, have a couple of pours, and get on out. And she is always right because it's 2 hours later and I'm still here. Ah, Ghost. Okay. Just set up my home bar this past weekend. Well, congratulations. Congratulations, Ghost. I'm pretty sure that you are going to enjoy that space. The Spillway Run is going to be April the 18th. It's going to be on a Saturday, April the 18th. And we have a few people on this channel that said they were going. Just purchased a new design. I wonder if you're going to get that new design faster than me. That is going to be crazy if you get it faster than me. You're going longer on your live stream. Barbara Peanuts, I am. I am. But, you know, has actually bought a t shirt. I've made a new design. on the t-shirts and sweatshirts, and I ordered it a while ago. I'm not gonna say a while ago, like 2 days ago, and it's supposed to be here today. But some reason I don't know if it's the weather down here in my area, but it's supposed to be here today. I think it's going to get here Monday. Hopefully, I'm around here Monday. If I'm not around here Monday, unknown head 4876, you might get your T-shirt before I do. And if you do, let me know because I want to see how it looks. That's crazy if you get it before I do. A little Fresh has the best live across whiskey too. I've seen. Hey, B August, we appreciate you, buddy. We appreciate you, and that means a lot. That really do mean a lot because I get on live streams and I just want to be myself. I don't have any scripts. I don't know what exactly that I'm going to talk about. I even don't know what I'm going to drink. It just comes to me, and I take your advice. We learn a lot from each other. I love reading comments and I love just interacting with you all. So I appreciate you saying that. Can you imagine something? I Cass, I haven't. This is the only George T stag that I have. Well, hold on. I say that 2023. My man B August sent me this 2023 135 proof George T stag. So I have a sample of the 2023, which this is a banger also. But that's the first one I tasted. But this is the first full bottle that I have ever bought, and I got it at a pretty decent price. Yeah, I appreciate you, B. Appreciate you. Oh, B, it looks like you got a package coming from Poor Decision Pairing en route Monday. Look at there. I love the bourbon community. I love the bourbon community. Yeah, this Blue Note, uncut, unfiltered, for the price, buddy, for the price. You can't beat it. Can't beat it for the price. So again, let me get, I can run my mouth. I can go on and on and on and on and on. On and on and on. Man, the nose on this thing. Now, don't get me wrong. The nose on this Blue Note Honey Rye Cast is better, but the taste is going to be better on this bottle. What proof is the George T. Stagg? This is going to be 136.1 proof. 136.1 proof on the George T. Stagg. Message your group chat. Okay, it's live. Okay, I'm going to check that out. Yes, yes, Michael. Yep. Whew, that smells good. That is 2024. Yeah, 210. I appreciate that. 210. When I find one, I'm definitely going to buy one. I appreciate that 210. Thank you for supporting the channel. That means a lot. It really does. It means a lot. And I am definitely going to do exactly what you tell me to do with the 4.99. When I find that bottle, I'm definitely going to buy that bottle. So I appreciate you 210. You're always supporting the channel. So yeah, it doesn't go unnoticed for sure. Brandon and Mary fixed me up with 5 samples. Good deal. I tell you what, Poor Decision Parents, they like to give out bourbon. So that's why I would definitely tell you to subscribe to their channel because they do give out bourbon. They will definitely give you samples. And if you go to their channel, look at their bar in the background. They have a great setup, a great setup. And they are definitely sending out samples. So check them out for sure. I've seen one about the same proof for $600. So, Big Murph, I think when I paid the 4.99, I think I got a decent deal. A decent deal. I'm not gonna say the best deal, a decent deal. I've been lucky enough to get the 2023, 24, 25 at a reasonable price. Hey, great. Good deal. Good deal. Think you did. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Awesome. Man, that's great. So, again, let's review. We're going to review what we went over tonight. We're going to talk about the things I'm going to bring the spillway. And we are going to toast this night out because I've been over for 2 hours now. What taste notes do you taste? I've never tried the George C. Stagg. I tell you what, the George C. Stagg, one thing I can say about the George C. Stagg that is really impressive. It's a complex, balanced pour. The reason I say it's a complex, balanced pour is because everything that you think you're gonna get from the bottle, you get. The spices, the sweetness, the oakiness, but it's all balanced from the tip of the tongue, the mid tongue, all the way down to the palate. And the finish is there. It drinks right there. I think what is the proof was on the bottle. So everything is legit, everything is balanced. The complex of the taste is very, very good. So you get all of that from the George T. Stagg. That's why it's my number one bottle here at Little Old Fashioned. Say, sleeping on the couch tonight, Byron? What did you do? What did you do, Byron, to sleep on the couch? Big Murph, you got to try one, man. I'll try and be on time from now. Hey, Ghost, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. If you know you don't catch me next time. We'll be around. We'll be around. But I appreciate that, Ghost. I appreciate that. So, really quickly, let's go over some things that we talked about tonight. We had a flight, what I'm gonna call a flight, a Blue Note. You got a great collection? Ghost, hey, it will grow. This has been about 2 years worth of going to store to store to store. Been 2 years. And what I mean by 2 years, I've been hitting it hard for 2 years. So if you just started, you would definitely get there for sure. Just send me an old card to Tony. That's a good one. Hey, I paid $199 for my old Carter, and it's very good. I don't have Michael. I don't have that. I don't know too much about that, Mike. I don't. I need to look that up. Matter of fact, I need to put that in my notes and look that up. Chad, I have this old Carter here. Yeah, I do have that one. I have the TN-4. You have the KY-4. So I guess Kentucky, Tennessee. I have this one right here, which it is a great, great, great pour. Matter of fact, I need to give me a backup. Definitely need to give me a backup. So Michael, should I get that only drum? So should I get that, Michael? Because I don't know too much about it. I don't even know what it's for. So I need to look it up. Let's toast to great friends, great bourbon, and new friends. Yeah, for sure, Jason. Don't let your Michael. Don't let your wife see you. So what is that? I got to look that up, man. What is that? I didn't. That Penelope Sessions Chad, I really didn't care for that one. It really was underwhelming to me. I'm looking up this, and I wonder what this is. It's an it's an app. Let me see. Okay, I see. It's a bourbon app. Okay, got you, got you. I'm gonna look that up tonight, and I might just get on it just because. Okay, it's great if you keep up with it. So I'm gonna look at it to see if I can if I can use it, because if it's like an inventory thing, it might take me a minute to give everything inventory. But yeah, gotcha, Randy, gotcha. So yeah, it's going to take me a minute to get my inventory up because I got a lot of bottles here. But anyway, let's do this thing. We talked about Blue Note tonight. Again, we talked about the Blue Note products. I think Blue Note is a good bottle that you should purchase if you're ever in Memphis. Stop by Blue Note. I haven't rented this distillery yet, but hopefully I can do a barrel pick because I love their product. So I'm looking forward to going down to Blue Note just so I can get my foot in the door and hopefully we can do some things down there. I have to update hours. Too many changes lately. Gotcha. Poor decision, parent. And I'm going to reach out to you about Blue Note because I really want to go down there and do some type of barrel pick. And I'm definitely going to reach out to you to see if there's something you'll be interested in to do with me. But we get together on that one. And again, I'm steady reading these comments. I've been to Blue Note, Wall Shop. It's really nice. Okay, gotcha. So again, since we are going to take this out, again, I do have the Little Old Fashioned Guide to Bourbon and Whiskey. This is a quick, easy, good read, and it tells you everything you need to know about bourbon from start to finish. It tells you about drinking bourbon neat versus putting bourbon on ice. It tells you about rye whiskey. It tells you what makes a bourbon a bourbon. It even gives you my rating scale about why I do rate bourbon the way I do. Again, it's a fun, easy read. A lot of people have bought this book and I have gotten great reviews on it. So I was surprised about the reviews that I got on this book. So I'm excited to share it with you. It's on Amazon. And the second thing I wanted to go over really quickly before we end this live stream is going to be the puzzle book because I love word searches. I don't like crossword puzzles that much, but I love word searches, especially when I'm in an airport or just having some downtime. Grab a drink at the airport, open the puzzle book, do some word searches, and you never know what you might find in this word search because I have a page in the back that says a little old fashioned subscribers, and you might be in this word search book. And the last thing I wanted to share before we toast this live stream out is my adult coloring book. Now, we are going to do something with this one. We haven't put it out online yet, but this adult coloring book was made for two reasons. Number one, for the people, the adult that likes to color, because it does relieve stress. Number two, we do what we call shopping with the firefighter every year in December. And we usually take 4 to 5 kids that been having trouble throughout the year. Either the house burned down, something traumatic happened, and we are going to take some of the proceeds from this adult coloring book and we go put it with shopping with the firefighter, and hopefully we can actually have give some kids a better Christmas this year. But to show you what's in this book really quickly, let me just pick out one that I think is very cool. Now, you're going to have to get a good color pen or pencil to do this, but check it out. It's going to take you some time, but if you can do it right and you have some time, I think it'd be great. That is so cool to me. But let's toast this thing out. Does anybody have anything they want to toast out? I remember somebody, old fashioned ways. We were just talking about you. Old fashioned ways. We just mentioned you the about your YouTube channel, and I just said that I was watching you the other day. So old fashioned ways has a YouTube channel. If you haven't checked them out, go out there, subscribe to his channel. He makes some great old fashions also. Old fashioned ways. I don't know if you know this or not, but I go back and watch your videos about old fashions because you give me some things that I think I want to try. So I really do appreciate you putting out your content. Again, old fashioned ways. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate that. You stay safe, Big Rick. William, thank you for stopping by. Jason, you take care. So again, let's toast this thing out really quickly. We are going to toast to bourbon lovers. We are going to toast to um, even though the year is going by so fast, we are going to toast to making sure the rest of this year, even though it's going by fast, the rest of the year is going to be productive, is going to be prosperity, and it's going to go exactly the way we want it to go. Now, we're going to have some ups and downs, but at the end of the day, it's going to go exactly the way we want to go. You have to start thinking positive. We're going to have to start pushing forward. Now, a lot of people are going to tell you something, hey, you can't do this and you can't do that. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Have a plan, work the plan, and just believe that that plan that you have in place is going to prosper. So we're going to toast out to that. We're going to toast out to that. Everyone have a great rest of the weekend, and we will see you next time. For those who haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button because I'm asking for your support. But for those who have already subscribed, you know I appreciate your support. Until then, I will see you on my next live stream. Cheers to you. Let's go. Mm, very good. Very good. Very good bottle.